Welcome back. Test. Welcome back.
Welcome back with a question mark at the end.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Jesus is telling us. Click your mic button. Your button.
What's that?
That one. Yeah.
Who bought the Shure mic with a button on it? I'm the Shure SM57 with no on-off switch. Hey, it's been a fun day here already. Welcome to the 2024 Battle on the Bank, hosted by your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. We already have, let's make some noise for it. We've already had a bout between TXRD and Tilted Thunder. Tilted Thunder taking that bout with, 115 to 55.
Wow.
Yeah, that was quite a bout. And we're getting ready now for game second here live in Valhalla. Welcome back, everybody who's watching on the live stream. It's been a crazy day here. Everybody's going out of town in Los Angeles. Everyone got stuck in traffic. Everything is a little bit fly by the seat of their pants, but we're always team roll with it, and we're always excited to present roller derby action for you. All right, we're going to give it up right now and talk a little bit about the team skating in game two. We got the Los Angeles Derby Dolls DDX versus the San Diego Wildfires.
We sure do. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Seijay. I will be your half of your humble host for the next 30 minutes.
Yes, and I'm Evil E. I'm Evil E. Just call me Evil.
All right, we're going to go ahead and introduce these teams, shall we?
Yep, do it.
All right, say hello to all the way from sunny San Diego. We have the Wildfires. We have number 4, Maliboomer. Number 7, Slamurai. Number 3-7, Salty Siren. Number 4-3, Jax. Number 6-6, Sugar Rage. Number 9-9, Wreckham Ralph. Number 3.14, Kim Kong. Number 408, Tafftown. Number 707, Lil Pit E Bull. Number 805, Hetty Lascar. Number 999, Iggy Cox. Number 1011, Road Grammar. Number 1184, Rocks and Socks. Number 1256, Slips. And number 1420, Lala Tiburona. They are coached by Killer Groove and Dr. B. They are your San Diego Wildfires.
We're so happy to have them here, and we've got your Los Angeles Derby Dolls, otherwise known as DDX. We got StephCon 1 wearing Woot, Jaeger Bomb wearing $6 a shot, wearing 2CUP, caring about nothing, wearing number 14, Hell's Kitten. Wearing 33D, we got D-Cup Runneth Over. Wearing 39, we have Bucket. Wearing 76, we got Jezahel. Wearing 83, Diana Ross. Wearing 218 is Penetration. Wearing 305, Gandalf the Cray. Wearing 500 is Jesus. Wearing 606 is She Deviled Egg. Wearing 845 is New York Skate of Mine. Wearing 923 is Vanna Fight. Your captain is wearing 925, Sweet Home Alabama. Wearing 1942 is Misbehaving. Wearing 2022 is Chance the Lapper. Wearing 3720 is Hannah Barbarian, and 5515 Vanessa Bludgeons, otherwise known as Baby V, and of course wearing 9637 Jane Woe. Team manager is Whoopi Rollberg, and the bench coach is R. Medikyle and Draft Punk. So excited to see how this bout goes out. Now this is the first day of our tournament, and it's been a long time since these teams have skated against each other. A very long time.
In this particular case, I think it's been like 3 weeks.
Okay, well, these ones together. All right, now, I want to just take a moment and remind you the Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather in traditional unceded Keech and Tongva land. We ask the league members of the Derby Dolls community to honor the gratitude to Teach and Tongva people, elders in the land itself. And now I got to ask, are you ready for roller derby action?
All right, that is Rogue Rammer on the jam line for the Wildfires.
Yeah, and looks like I thought it was Baby B is up front, but it looks like jamming we have got StephCon 1. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with roller derby, the jammers are wearing stars on their helmets. They have to get through the pack of blockers. The first one out becomes the lead jammer. That person, right there, who is now the lead jammer, can either skate the full 60 seconds of the jam or call off at any time by putting hands on hips. When they re-enter the pack, any member of the opposing team they pass is a point.
If you are familiar with flat track derby, which I know a lot of people are, bank track derby, the jams are half the length of time, and the other big difference is that the lead jammer can change. So if the other jammer overtakes the lead jammer, they will pick up that lead position. So no one is safe ever.
Ever. Rogue Rammer, captain, and jammer, got lead jammer and put the first points on the board. Let's hear it for San Diego. Six points for San Diego, but don't count out the Derby Dolls. 4 points for the Derby Dolls. And we got our first penalty against the game. We got a blocking out of play there against Iggy Cox. And an arms penalty. Oh, that was 2.
Happens to the best of us.
That's a twofer.
All right, that is Boomer on the jam line for the Wildfires.
Yeah, skating against She Deviled Egg for the Derby Dolls. She Deviled Egg out lead. You can always tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle pointing at them. That's Boomer skating for San Diego, but She Deviled Egg into the pack, gets to the front and calls it off.
Nice and neat. Just getting in there, getting those points, and then calling it right off.
That's our egg. 4 points for the Derby Dolls, taking the lead 8-6. Woo, if it's happy hour, lead change means a drink, even if it's so early in the game that a lead change would be kind of natural.
And that is Sugar Ray's jamming for the Wildfires. And I can't see it.
Everyone is so tight in the back. I believe that's Jezahel. Jezahel skating for the Derby Dolls. Look at the pack, man. That is some intense blocking.
Yeah, that is. But Sugar Rage breaks out of the pack and picks up that lead and is off like a shot.
Yeah, Jezahel got into the infield, had to re-enter the pack without advancing position or could have gotten a cutting penalty. Do not want that.
Ooh, Sugar Rage takes a little bit of a hit but manages to stay upright, scoot through that pack, pick up those 5 points, and looks like she's looking to the bench to decide whether to keep it up or call it off. Yeah, she's going to call it off.
Smart move. I love the San Diego blue.
Right? It's my favorite color.
And it looks so good on you.
Well, thank you. Unfortunately, the good people at home can't see me.
Oh.
They're lost.
CJ looks really good, everybody. I'm
They're
telling
lost,
you right
know?
now. I look like somebody who got stuck in traffic for 90 minutes and had credit card fraud earlier.
It's so sweaty. Everyone looks so damp. Ooh, looks like we've got a power jam because it looks as though Sugar's on the bench for the Wildfires along with a blocker, which means that it's going to be a power jam for Los Angeles, and they're also going to have a little bit of a pack advantage. So power jam, for those of you who are less familiar, means that there's only one jammer on the track. So that means that LA has a jammer on the track. Their blockers only have to worry about helping their own jammer get ahead. They don't have to worry about blocking, so it's a pretty obvious advantage.
Well, apparently the officiating, our radical officiating crew, needs to review something right there. We do have a penalty also against the Derby Dolls, penetration in the penalty box. And that gives me a moment to thank our radical officiating crew. We are so excited to have our radical rules enforcer officials here. You'll hear me slip on that a few times, but we have a wonderful crew here making sure everything stays legal. I want to welcome everybody watching us on the webcast right now on derbydolls.com. You can get the link to the YouTube channel. And we suppose we have a Twitch channel, but nobody seems to know where it is yet.
Yeah, that's hearsay as far as I'm concerned. That's allegedly there's a Twitch stream, but there's for sure a YouTube stream.
There's for sure the Derby Dolls YouTube. Like I said, well, our head of RAD, our RAD production, they do a great job putting together these events. They do the webcast, the live stream, and of course all our event production. But our head of that got stuck in traffic too for like far more hours than I did. But apparently everyone's going out of town for the weekend because they all get like 9 days off or something. I don't know.
LA is hell.
Yeah. But I don't want to be like Axl Rose and talk about traffic and legal problems. Let's talk about how exciting it is to have Battle on the Bank back after a pandemic.
Yes, I believe that this is the first time that that the Wildfires have been back at battle in 5 years.
Yeah, we have not had it since then, and honestly, we weren't sure if we would, but here we are, and it is so exciting. Oh, I see what happened. Jezahel has a penalty for a back blocking, so the power jam is not against... we're missing the stars on there. We're trying to see if that means if that was a power jam or if they're going to be fielding each a blocker and just have a regular jam. Nope, it's a power jam.
Looks like it's a power jam, but a power jam in the opposite direction. I had previously said that it was a power jam for LA. It is a power jam for the Wildfires.
We have now gone reversed on there. Yes, that's right. There is only one team that can score, and that is the San Diego Wildfires. Oh, Jesus with a great block. Had to let her go, though, getting 20 feet out of that pack.
That is Kim Kong jamming this power jam for the Wildfires. And the Wildfires have, they've got a goat trapped back there, and that's preventing the pack preventing LA from running the pack, which gives Kim the opportunity to break out here.
Yeah, we did have Stefcon do a nice drop there on Kim Kong. One in the infield had to re-enter the pack without advancing position. That's Vanna Fight being held back by the San Diego, putting up a great 3-wall, an incredible 3-wall.
Yeah, that is Slam, Ralphie, and Tafftown holding it down the back there.
But we got Stefcon and Jesus up front for the Derby Dolls, and they're not letting anyone pass either. Wow.
Yeah, this is an impressive, we're really seeing some defensive skills here, because this could easily, the dynamics of this jam are such that this could easily have been a runaway, and it is not.
Yeah, the time was running on the clock, so it was time to let them go anyway. Wow. What a way to kick off game one, or day one, shall I say, of Battle on the Bank 2024. As we get the cobwebs off of this thing.
Kim picked up 10 points on that jam, bringing the score to 21-8. That's another lead change, I think. Or maybe the lead change happened while I wasn't paying attention.
No, that's another one.
Either way, drink.
We're just encouraging everybody to get in the happy hour and have a good time.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're here for, to have a lot of fun.
That is the Wildfires captain, Rogue Rammer, out there on the jam line right now.
I'm seeing Jesus in the penalty box for the Derby Dolls, so they are down a blocker, and it looks like San Diego is down one too. But I also see one of our referees on the track calling another official timeout.
Controversy. Scandal. Drama.
All coming to you live from Valhalla. Who's having a good time? Let's hear it to the crowd out there. Hey, yeah, TXRD in the house. Tilted Thunder, Arizona. We're so happy you're here. Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. She's in the penalty box with a directional block and a blocking out of play. A lot of multiple penalties, but hey, San Diego, not to be outdone, Drafttown in there with a directional block ×2 and a stopping penalty.
Really racking them up.
Yeah, I mean, there is a penalty threshold of 7, and you would think nobody would get ejected in a mini bout.
Yeah, and also in the span of, that's half of your penalties in one jam.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. But yes, every game today is a mini bout. They're half bouts. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay, that one, the stopping penalty was forgiven.
Aha. If you say I'm sorry and if you're really earnest about it, the refs will take it easy on you.
Apparently. It's good to know.
All right, so yeah, it looks like Taff is in the box, but there's also an LA blocker in the box, which means that we've got no pack advantage here as we take off. And Rogue scoots on by on the upper there, picks up lead, but not to be outdone.
That's a Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bomb.
A little bit of a jammer race here, almost.
Oh!
Yeah. Picking up just a couple points there, I believe.
Yep, bringing it to 21 for San Diego, 8 for the Derby Dolls. But there's nobody in the penalty box, AJ.
Wow, we're a nice clean jam. Look at us. That is Boomer jamming for the Wildfires out there.
I believe that's Jane Woe jamming for the Derby Dolls. Man, look at those 3-wall San Diego are putting up.
Boomer's an incredibly agile jammer, and that's sort of on display right now as she just slides right on out and is already reapproaching the pack for her initial pass. Tries to make it on the lower there, but gets bumped out, but right back on the track.
Yeah, that Jane Woes bumped her out and got back and Let's see who is lead jammer now. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm looking at Tricky and Oliver Close-Up and Meryl Streak, and there's a lot of chaos. Oh, nope, San Diego keeping the lead jammer position.
Yeah, the LA I think has still not broken out. So San Diego is now on their second pass. Oh, but now LA is now broken out of the pack there.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Jane Rose almost made it out. Wow, nice jump there from San Diego. Calls it off. We got a battle here for sure.
On the bank.
On the bank.
On the bank of all places.
Oh my gosh, it's really happening.
To have one.
It's happening. Can you believe it's happening?
It is.
Oh man, it's happening.
That is Sugar jamming for San Diego. Looks like we got one each in the box.
Yeah, it looks like a Baby V, Vanessa Bludgeon's on the track for the Derby Dolls. Yeah, it's a little bit crowded there in the penalty box.
Oh yeah, it looks like I thought it was one each, but it's 2 for LA over there.
Oh no, there's 3. Well, Jezebel has an arms penalty. Chance the Lapper has a directional block, and Gandalf the Cray has a directional block too, but must skate because you have to field the minimum amount of skaters on the track.
I am really counting on you for those penalties because I can't see past my hand in front of my nose.
That is fine. I can't believe I actually see it. San Diego also has a penalty. I didn't catch that one quick enough though for Rick and Ralph. San Diego out lead, but Baby V finally makes it out for the Derby Dolls.
About a half a lap behind Sugar. Sugar is reapproaching the pack for that initial scoring pass. Ooh, it just absolutely bulldozes right on through.
Yeah, right through Gandalf the Cray and penetration.
I'm 99% sure that that's Kim Kong on the jam line for Wildfires, but again...
Well, I can tell you that you got 4 points for San Diego, so they're bringing their lead up to 34-8 for the Derby Dolls. I believe that's She-Deviled Egg on the jam line for the Derby Dolls, and I'm seeing more penalties for the Dolls. Penetration in there with a failure to reform and a directional block, and Gandalf the Cray serving that directional block from the previous jam.
Wildfires with no penalties for the first time in quite a few jams.
Yay, no penalties.
That is Kim Kong jamming, breaking out of the pack right away, and already headed back here as it's a scrappy pack here. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I tell you, Ed keeps getting knocked to the infield, and if you enter the pack with advancing your position, that's where you get the cutting penalty. That could lead to a power jam. Definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So having to take a moment to figure out where to re-enter. I believe when the person blocks you into the infield, you can step in front of them, but I'm not an official, so I'm not going to guess.
Yeah. I'm not an official, but that does not stop me from speculating wildly. Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Just waiting to see if we've got any penalties here or if we manage to get a clean jam out of these folks.
That would be fun, but I'm not thinking we're so lucky.
But so unlikely.
Yeah, I'm seeing some blue in the penalty box.
Yeah, sure enough. That is Hedy Lascar in the penalty box.
It's a great name.
I know.
And by the way, last time we got 9 points for San Diego, 1 point for the LA Derby Dolls. And yeah, we have an illegal block in the penalty box for Hedy Lascar.
All right, that is Rogue Grammar back on the jam line. Ooh, but it looks like LA breaking out and picking up lead.
Jezebel, that's Jezebel jamming for the Derby Dolls out front. Dolls behind 9-43.
Rogue now also out of the pack, just about 30, 40 feet behind.
Wow, look at Jez go.
Ooh.
Two points for the Derby Dolls. 3 points for the Derby
points. Didn't see the little thumb there.
Gotta look for Tricky's thumb.
Yeah.
That sounded a little weird.
Looks like we got one LA blocker in the box.
Yeah, we got a directional block there against Jane Wu.
That is, ooh, a Boomer is out of the pack, immediately picking up lead for the Wildfires.
Yeah, Steph Con stuck behind Slamurai.
Yeah, it's Slam and Taff. But breaking through as Boomer's reapproaching the pack here. Ooh,
yes,
spinning right on through and then calling it off.
We're not used to seeing Steph Con stop so easily.
Yeah.
It's very strange to us.
Well, that's what's so interesting here is that, like I said, I think the last time that these two teams, the Derby Dolls came down to San Diego, I think 4 weeks ago, and they come down pretty often. So these teams in particular do actually play each other a lot. So they are all familiar with each other's little tricks, little sneaky little tricks.
I do believe that getting the whole DDX team there, that sometimes when we send down teams, we don't always get to send the whole roster, so you never know who's actually getting the track time. Jaeger Bomb, jamming for the Derby Dolls, stuck him back.
Stuck him back alongside Sugar. We've got both of these jammers really struggling to break out of this pack. Sugar making it to the front here, but still getting bumped out by by D-Cup runneth over. Another fantastic name.
D-Cup came from Orange County and he's been with the Derby Dolls for a long time, but really, really strong blocker. Jaeger finally almost made it out. Oh,
Oof.
No.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
We'll sort him out later.
Yeah, this is a scrappy little jam here.
It is. This is really exciting. I mean, this is why we need Battle on the Bank.
Yeah.
So that, we all get to skate against each other, because the only way you can improve and change is to challenge yourself.
I regularly say that Derby's not violent enough, and this is what I like to see.
Totally. I mean, we want it safe. That's the main thing. But yeah, I mean, I know I joined roller derby to be violent.
Oh, I don't skate at all. That's why I sit in my little ivory tower here and I say, hurt each other more.
Yeah, well, I do enjoy it up here. It's a lot safer. I got put out to pasture a while ago.
Yeah.
We do have penalties against Jaeger with an arms penalty, and that is making this a power jam. Advantage San Diego. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score. Although they are down one skater with a directional block, but that doesn't seem to... Well, I guess it is causing quite a bit of problems.
That is Kim Kong out there up against a really solid LA wall here, trying to kind of jump up against the rail.
Wow. Penny holding right up front. Jane Rose, Gandalf rotating up front.
Ooh, Slammer with some delightful offense there, clearing the way for Kim to break out. Still with about 25 seconds left in this jam. Definitely has an opportunity to pick up points here, but it looks like LA is going to try to run the pack. Yeah. I definitely see some points being picked up here.
There will be points.
Yes.
I'm glad we're not the ones who have to count them.
Yo. I do words, not numbers.
That's right. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody. It's a small but mighty crowd.
Yeah, I have the headphones on, and so I keep forgetting that the people here also can hear us.
They can.
Yeah.
Which is good, because if, in
It
the
keeps the energy up.
event of an emergency, we can tell them what to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Which will be telling them to exit through the pink doors, which is the doors they came through, and that the meeting point will be right outside. And also telling you that Chance the Lapper in the penalty box with a directional block. And we do have a skater for San Diego also in there, but penetration. Oh, Penny.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we had an official timeout.
Yeah, I guess Namaslay needs some more time to write that stuff down.
Yeah, sometimes when there's that many penalties, you need a minute to just square everything away.
All right, well, San Diego taking a dominating lead, 50-12. And we've got another minute and 8 seconds left, and then we'll have a 5-minute break, and then we'll start our second quarter, and then we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the next game, which will be Arizona versus Tilted Thunder.
That's an accurate description of what's going to happen for the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's what we do. We just say what's going to happen.
We're effective communicators here.
Well, I'm having a little bit of a rough day, but not as much as Chance and Penny right now, both with their directional blocks. And again, we have 2 penalties there against San Diego, directional block and a low block. On Taffy.
Yeah, on Taffy. Taffy's spent some time getting acquainted with that penalty box so far.
They're really comfortable. I've served some time in them myself, especially during the alumni game last October, and they're padded. It's probably the nicest seat in the infield.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is Rogue Rammer on the jam line for the Wildfires. Looks like Wildfires have a little bit of a pack advantage here. 2 blockers in the box for LA and only 1. Ooh. And Rogue takes advantage of it right away.
Yeah, very much so. Sweetie and Steph in the blockers for the Derby Dolls, but they cannot get Baby V out. Wow.
Oh,
San
Rogue with
Diego.
a beautiful apex jump there.
Yeah, really well done.
I am such a fan of an apex jump.
You know, it's just so graceful, and
It is.
it's just like a work of art.
It really is.
Definitely. And
With the second one. She flew too close to the sun there.
and then right into Sweetie's butt.
Oh, Icarus. But it certainly didn't slow her down. She just got right back up there and pulled through the pack again.
Well, that's one thing about roller derby. It teaches you when you get up, you get right, or when you go down, you get right back up.
Yeah.
Oh!
We'll see. So every pass so far has been an attempted apex jump.
Hey, if you got a thing, you go with it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gotta do some math.
What's
That's a lot of math. Was that 15? What did Meryl Streep say? Meryl Streep, I'm dying. It's such a great name.
Wow, that is 15 points. I believe that is our highest scoring jam for this game so far. I don't know what the stats on the first game were.
Neither do I.
Our flat track team went to Cactus Cup this year, and Rogue had like the highest scoring jam in the entire tournament as a pivot.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's incredible. I did see what looked like some helmet passes happening there. Now, each team is down a blocker for penalties. Sweetie with an arms penalty and a stopping penalty for San Diego.
Yeah, that is Boomer breaking out of the pack right away, but followed closely behind by She Devil Egg.
Yeah, Egg is out. And the pack is going fast. That's nice.
They are going real fast and real left.
I know, it's so simple. Just skate fast, turn
Yeah.
left, and just, take everything out of your way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a quick moment here for a break. All right, everybody, we are going to take our 5-minute break now before we start the second quarter of exciting roller derby action here at Valhalla at the 2024 Battle on the Bank. Oh, look at the lights. Check it out, CJ. Look, we got lights. Those are brand new, part
Look
of
at us.
our whole.
Man,
we fixed up the joint for you.
Yeah.
Big time. Big time.
Yeah, just have a little 5-minute rave here.
Yeah,
I love
totally. All right, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
I don't know if my headphones stopped working there or if we got cut off, but there's a very good chance nobody heard what we just
I have
said.
no idea.
Yeah, me either.
To the 12 people who know.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's go to the chats. Let's see what the people have to say. It was because it was an injury into the break. That was not your fault. That was confusing.
I miss you so much. Yeah, especially since I now have the Satanic Panic poster in my home for the tour, and it's purple and yellow. And I'm like, it's like you're in my living room every day, but you're not. I know, I miss you. We definitely have to do something. Yeah, we can actually have somewhat of a hiatus. Anything in the chat? Anything interesting?
No, just a bunch of people saying nice stuff to each other. It's boring.
Coming to you live from Battle of the Bank 2024 from the LA Derby Dolls headquarters. Hi, how are you doing today? Can you tell me your name and what league you're from?
Good. Hi. This is Killer Groove with San Diego Derby United.
And can you tell us a little bit about your league?
Sure. We are a bank track league. I believe we are 15 years old as of this month. And we play bank track in San Diego and in an outdoor facility, which is kind of cool. And yeah, we actually have another team that's going to be playing later this weekend, Cow Squad.
Okay, great. And do you have any shout outs for your team that you would like to throw out there?
Just a shout out to my entire team, the Wildfires.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Okay. And we have a lovely representative from the LA Derby Dolls themselves. Oh, okay. Don't ask me to tell. Okay, coming back with live from the Battle of the Bank 2024. This is Di, and can you just tell us your full Derby name and what team you're from?
Yes, Diana Ross, Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
And can you tell us a little bit about your team?
Yes, we are the Derby X. We are a team of just amazing inside-out individuals that are just excited to be hosting Battle of the Bank and seeing old friends, making new friends. Just excited to be here.
And how long has DDX been playing together?
Oh, I don't know. DDX has been playing together since December, so it's been some time, maybe 9 months. I think we had a baby, so maybe 9 months. Yeah, we've been together for a while.
And do you want to do any shout outs for your team?
I would like to do 2 shout outs. I would like to shout out my team DDX. Love you guys. And I also like to do a special shout out to Jaegerbomb, my Derby wife, who this is her last game on the track because she's moving away. I love her so much, and I'm happy that she's here.
Thank you very much. And signing out for LA Derby Dolls.
That's very temperate climate, yeah. Well, San Diego's like just completely like perfect all the time to the point where it's annoying.
I know, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You always ask, how's California? I'm like 76 and gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm always surprised when I find out that like the other day someone said that it was like 100 degrees in DC. I'm like, it sort of surprises me that like summer happens elsewhere. Like time continues to move on and
Right.
throws me off every single time.
But we're about on. Are we on?
Sounds like yes, I believe.
All
I
right,
believe we are.
everybody. I can hear you.
I
don't know
can
if
hear you, and that's really all that matters. If it's just the two
That's
of us
right.
talking to each other up here, then so be it.
That's fantastic. We're getting back to the second half of the Derby Dolls versus the Wildfires, LA versus San Diego. San Diego does have one skater in the box with an above shoulders block. That's Ralphie.
Ooh, LA coming out of this half with some fresh energy there. That's
Jaegerbomb. Jaegerbomb out lead.
Sugar
for the Derby
about
Dolls.
20, 30 feet behind.
Yeah, we got a much faster moving pack. San Diego doing a great job of racing it. Although I could, is there any way we can get less music? Sorry? Can we get less music?
You don't want to shake it?
You know, I'm more of a metalhead.
To each their own. That is Kim Kong on the jam line, I'm pretty sure.
And that is Egg for the Derby Dolls.
Yeah, that's Kim. Okay.
Well, now that we've worked that out, right now what we have to deal is just seeing Egg get decimated again by the San Diego wall. It should be the wall, just inside the Wildfires.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, this is 2 leads in a row for LA after kind of a tough first half.
Yeah, that was a little rough. Well, that suddenly got loud.
If you are following along at home, feel free to hop into get in the comments on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, I know. I see him.
Chat back at you. We got
Seth Who in there. I saw Scary Fisher.
misadherence.
Yeah, make some noise for For the Derby Dolls, if you want to get some points on the board, 'cause right now it's 14-69. San Diego in the lead.
Nice. Ooh, looks like we had a star pass to Hetty Lascar.
Yeah, I've noticed San Diego is pretty hip on those star passes.
Yes.
If for those of you, if you don't know, you can pass the star to the person wearing the striped helmet, the pivot.
Yes, yeah, that's the stripe is the special blocker. That's the only blocker sorry, I'm looking at the volume.
Yeah. Did you something get really loud too? Because I did.
Yes, it did.
All right. Well, here's the thing that's happening right now. We got one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is the Los Angeles Derby Dolls. And that looks like Chance the Lapper on the jam line as our. Oh no. Oop. Well, looks like the officials need a little bit more time to think about that. All right, again, we want to thank everybody who is in the chat room. I mentioned Seth Who, Scary Fisher. I am not able to see the chat on my phone just because of various issues I have.
all right,
Which
I
it
got
seems to be
that.
my day of issues, but not as many issues as the people in the penalty box. All right, for the Derby Dolls, we have got Sweetie with a directional block and an above shoulder block, Karen About Nothing with a multiplayer block, and for San Diego, we have got in there Kim Kong with a directional block, and we also have Slamurai with a directional block, and I believe that's another directional block right there for a little pity bowl. Pity.
Yeah, little pity bowl, Slam, and
It's like,
Kim really just they're making space on that one bench there.
yeah, and we've got the pack down to the exact minimum amount of skaters that can be on any time. Jane Woes jamming for the Derby Dolls almost through that rail. I tell you, calling those penalties, I feel like the Oprah of directional penalties. You get a directional, you get a directional. But Jane Woe, she is out and ready to put some points on the board.
This is the smallest pack in the world.
It is. You have to field a minimum of 2 blockers, and a blocker and a pivot, and that is what is happening.
Yeah. Ooh, with the offense there.
Yeah.
That's Chance the Lapper.
Baby B taken into the infield. And now they have they got a position there where they're about to failure to reform. Pack does have to pull it together.
Failure to form what pack?
Yeah, well, it's where the most skaters of different teams are upright.
I feel like that's so hard to calculate when there's 2 people per.
I know, right? And Jane Will was one of the upright people until she wasn't.
Yeah.
But 10 points for the Derby Dolls.
Very nice.
Yay! Baby B, the penalty for arms, and also we got an above shoulders block there for San Diego against
That is Rocks.
Rocks and Socks. I like both of those.
That is Rogue Jamie for the Wildfires.
Yeah, and that is a StefCon 1 woot for the Derby Dolls.
Ooh, we got a jammer race on our hands here.
We do, and I tell you, StefCon is trying to see, can I get one? Yep.
Yeah.
StefCon has been worked the first Battle of the Bank selling raffle, has been a steady skater and one of the best skaters in the league since then, 17 years, and has many trophies.
Wow. 17 years would be far enough back, correct me if I'm wrong, for it to be the San Diego Derby Dolls, question mark?
That was when it was the San Diego Derby Dolls, yes. San Diego started, well, I skated with Bonnie Destroyer when she was part of the Derby Dolls, and I remember her getting tired of coming up from Oceanside. Yeah. So she did that for about 1.5 years, and then started working to start the San Diego Derby Dolls, and then that eventually became Derby United.
Yeah. That is Boomer skating for the Wildfires, breaking out, picking up lead right away.
Yeah, Vanna Fight for the Derby Dolls. It can't get quite out front and just got knocked into the infield.
It's Vanna Fight.
Vanna Fight.
Jamming for LA. Now also broken out of the pack, though.
Yeah, finally freed. Egg trying to do one last bit of resistance against San Diego, but didn't quite pull it off. 4 points for Blue.
Is that a clean whiteboard?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I see that. No, the marker's coming out.
No, Namaste could just be right. Nope. I was hoping
Yep.
Namaste was just writing something nice. That is not the case. We
Is
have
that
a
Jax?
we
got a Jax in the box.
Jax in the box with a blocking out of play.
Jax, by the way, is the other captain of the Wildfires,
Oh.
setting a poor example for her teammates.
Well, it happens. Jezahel jamming for the Derby Doll, still stuck in that pack, and that gives San Diego a chance to get out. That Sugar is our lead jammer.
Oof. That was quite a little tumble that Ralphie took there.
You know, I like how Slamware just removed Chance off the track like that.
Yeah. Slam is easily one of the scariest blockers I've ever seen play.
You know, when I pulled out my handbook from the last Battle of the Bank we did, which was like 10 years ago, the very first thing I saw was the San Diego roster and Slamware's name, and I got to admit,
Yeah.
that made me happy.
I do not envy anyone who has to skate against Slam, and that is the highest compliment I can give.
Yeah, I was lucky enough that Slam came to one of the practices that I was attending when I was getting training for the alumni bout, and it's just such a thrill to be around such a wonderful person and just such a great
always
skater.
in a great mood.
Yeah.
And then we'll absolutely knock the wind out of you.
I know. I have so much love for Samurai. Jane
the-
Rose in the penalty box, though, with a failure to reform, I believe.
That is Kim Kong jamming for the Wildfires. So we got a little tiny bit of a pack advantage for the Wildfires, a 4-3 pack advantage out there.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Baby V trying to do a little shenanigans with Jaeger Bomb there. We are not exactly sure how that's working out.
Yeah, it looks like there was a start pass, or at least somebody thought about a start pass.
There was somebody who thought about a star pass.
Yeah.
Baby V thought about a star pass.
I think maybe there was a start pass.
There
Yeah,
was. Yes,
there
it was. Indeed. Jaeger has the star helmet cover.
I always think it's so funny that, because sometimes they'll hold it in their hand and it's a little tricky. They try to trick the other team and then they trick me. So frequently, I do not spot the star stash.
I'm deathly afraid of dropping it.
Or when they put it on the helmet and it is clearly going to fall off.
Yeah,
The highest stress of my life.
Go like, Bring!
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, especially on the bank track where you can't turn around and go get it.
No, because there's gravity and it could just go right to the infield or
gravity
something.
and rules, too.
Yeah. Oh, there's that, too.
That is Rogue Grammar back on the jam line for the Wildfires. None in the box or one in the box? None in the box?
Nobody in the
Nobody in the
box.
box.
We got Egg jamming for the Derby Dolls. And we have got right now Vanna Fight, D-Cup, and Karen. We're doing a pretty good job of holding back Rogue.
But Rogue breaks out, picks up lead. Yeah, that wall back there is solid. That's Lala, Ralphie, and Slam. Speak of the Slam.
Yeah.
She is. I would say speak the devil, but it's just so antithetical to what Slam is.
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out who has the star. Oh, it's on the ground. Oof. See? Now we jinxed them.
Rogue is up against this pretty solid wall. Lala coming to the rescue to play some offense here.
Yeah, Egg back with it, but too late.
Yeah.
Best laid plans.
Intellectually active on the chat today. Slam is tough. She is everywhere you are trying to be. So true. Oh, I see Mona in the chat saying nice boomer. Mona is a teammate.
We do have Slamurai in the penalty box for not only stealing our hearts, but also getting a blocking out of play.
Aww. That is Boomer on the jam line for the Wildfires. 4-3 pack advantage for LA.
Yeah, Jane Rose jamming, but man, look at those walls being put up by San Diego. Really incredible.
Ooh, oh! Boomer three-wheeling it on the inner there.
Yeah, I'm kind of having flashbacks of when San Diego was the Swarm, because that's what they seem to be doing, swarming.
Yeah.
Jane Rose back into the infield once again, at a re-enter the track without advancing position. Oh, tries to throw a block, doesn't quite land it. It's hot here, we should add.
It is.
It is really hot.
It is.
This has got to be so exhausting.
Oh, yeah. I don't envy anybody out there right now.
Yes, I hope everybody in the chat room, Golden Caulfield, I believe you're in there too. Hope you know it's so hot, and that is why people are dropping like flies almost.
Looks like we got 10 points on the board for the Wildfires there for Boomer, and I thought I saw points, but maybe I didn't. Nope.
89 San Diego, 34 for Los Angeles.
That is Sugar Rage on the jam line for the Wildfires.
And I do see in the penalty box Jezahel for Los Angeles with a directional block.
Ooh, oh, and Sugar just sort of jogging along the rail there and picking up lead.
Yeah, Steph Kahn in the back of the pack gets taken into the infield. She's just trying to clear a path. Wow.
Oh, a little friendly fire there from Jesus. As Sugar makes that initial scoring pass, picks up 5 points.
Oh, yeah, Steph is out, but looks like damage has been done because San Diego, they're just really dominating on the track.
Sugar breaking through it, maybe picking up another point. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. 8 more points. And then calling it off. Yeah. Siren also in the chat saying Slam is also the only person who looks good in every derby photo, and that is so true.
I need better readers.
Yeah. Well, you've got the distance eyesight, and I've got the.
Yeah, I have one of my eyes is nearsighted, one is farsighted, and supposedly that makes me a better. It's like some sort of weird advantage, but all I feel like is I have a constant headache.
Yeah, I think that would just make me dizzy.
Yeah. So we do have some penalties, and basically they were against jammers, but they are sitting. We're fielding blockers, so we'll just leave it at that.
Ah, yes. That's Kim Kong jamming for Wildfires, breaking out of the pack right away, coming around for that initial scoring pass, and making it look easy, just not even slowing down.
Yeah, looking like they're trying to figure out what to do with the star. Oh, man. Egg almost out. Gets taken to the infield.
Oh, yeah. We had a star pass there, huh?
Yeah. That thing is loose again.
The star is loose.
Yeah, that thing is moving around like a toupee at Club 54. It is just... the thing's all getting around.
Oh. Kim picking up another 5 points.
I like how Egg is just like, I don't know. I need some carbs. All right. 5 points for San Diego.
I think that might have been a 15. That might have been a 10 and a 5.
I thought I only saw one hand.
I thought I saw a flash of a 10 and a 5, but you know what? I don't know.
You're right. I do have heat stroke. No, it's 13.
Nobody's right. None of this information is reliable.
All right, we'll get it together. We'll fix it in post. It'll be all good by tomorrow. We got Sweeney in the penalty box with 3 penalties: directional block and stopping block and I don't know the block.
Wow.
Block.
Rogue just absolutely bursting out of the pack right away.
Yeah, Chance went into the infield and had to re-enter the pack.
This is so fun because Rogue historically does not actually jam full time. She's typically been a pivot, and they made some changes for this particular tournament. And I personally love watching Rogue jam, and so this is really fun because we don't usually get to see it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I mean, my league not so much, but
yeah.
I'm just a fan of roller derby, and I'm just so happy that Battle of the Bank is back.
Yeah, this is my first Battle of the Bank.
I am so happy you're here. We might not let you leave. Oh, look at that. A little wave. Little clock management. Because we have got less than a minute on the clock, everybody. And then we'll have a quick break while we let Arizona warm up, and then they'll be facing off against Tilted Thunder, who won the first game, and we'll be welcoming Suki out here to the microphone, and Tara Armoff will be coming back. Oh, timeout being called by somebody. Looked like that official timeout. If you haven't gotten yourself familiar with the schedule, the action starts again tomorrow. First game is at 10 a.m. And we do know, well, it looks like it's going to be, dare I say, TXRD versus Los Angeles.
It does look that way.
Like I said, it's one of those days you call like a big sandwich. It's just been a lot coming at you. Yeah, somebody took my credit card and spent $600 on Skims or something, and then $300 on Comcast. And
It cracks me up when people take credit cards and then they sign up for subscriptions. It's so easily cancelable.
yeah, I was like, cancel immediately.
Buy like a dishwasher or something.
Yeah, but it took me like 30 minutes on the phone figuring that thing out. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, that's exactly what I need. The day before the first battle in the bank in like a zillion years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good times.
This is such an interesting time to have a timeout when there's 11 seconds on the clock.
Well, you got to do it right. All right, so as I was saying, it gives us time to talk about tomorrow. We'll have the first game at 10 a.m. It'll be Texas versus Los Angeles. Then we have another that's a mini bout, another one at 11, another one at noon. And, we'll go through the progression.
Yeah, and then I guess it looks like the next time you'll see the San Diego Wildfires will be 11 a.m. for Game 5.
Yeah. That's what time you're on.
Yes.
We're all planning
I
our
can
schedules.
sleep in.
I have first bout of the day.
Yeah, I'm...
I'll have work, so I have to be here anywhere. And then we'll be having our expo bout in the evening, Transagenda versus Cal Squad.
Yes.
Super excited. Cal Squad, let's get right now to these penalties is what we need to do. We do have penalties against the Derby Dolls. Baby V in there with a directional block. Jane Woe, also directional block. And for San Diego, hey, guess what? That is a directional block, and it is against Lala.
Lala. We got Boomer on the jam line for the Wildfires. Taking off like a shot. Scooting right around.
Yeah, Los Angeles doing a little bit of a different strategy. Put Gandalf the Cray as a jammer, but getting stuck behind that blue wall. Yeah, she's doing a good job of holding back San Diego, but I tell you, for one thing, we are officially out of time on the game clock. We are just running on the jam clock right now.
Yeah, Boomer could end the game, could call it off and end the game, but...
points are important.
Yeah. And, ostensibly, these players play because they think it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah, so...
It's a lot of fun.
So it makes sense. Yeah, play your game.
You should enjoy it.
Yeah. Play it till the end. Yeah. And that's the end of that jam. 10 points for Boomer on the board. Bringing the score to 124-34 Wildfires. I believe we probably will do some final points math.
Yes, they're gonna make sure that everything is correct and legal. And I see Arizona getting ready to head over to track time.
Yeah, we're gonna just wait for them to call that final score, and then I'm gonna go get a drink because I don't have to play roller derby this weekend, and I can sleep until for an 11 o'clock game tomorrow.
Yeah, you got a little bit
My
of
life
extra
is
time.
good.
Your life is good. I'm happy you're here. You're such a wonderful person. Thank you for being here.
Why, thank you. That's on the record too.
Yeah, it is. I'm really enjoying you. I just really want to keep you. Okay, so we did have penalties there. We had Karen about nothing with a couple of penalties, and Jesus also a couple penalties. Oh, she had failure to reform times 3. Oh my God. But hey, failure to reform and a directional block there also for San Diego. I believe that was Jax in the penalty box.
It's a Jackson in the box.
Jackson. But I think they might be doing, because if it's last jam rules,
Might need to do it, yeah, penalty jam.
they might do a penalty jam. I mean, it kind of seems what's happening. I don't know.
I got violently yelled at the first time that I said this is quote unquote this is going to be the last jam on the last jam because
Violently?
I guess there's a superstition that if you say that about the last jam, there's going to be a penalty jam. All right, so that is our game. The final score is 124-34 Wildfires. Give it up for both of these teams. A well-played game on all sides. Like I said, Wildfires fans come back here. We'll be back here at 11 tomorrow, and our next game coming up right now is AZDD versus
Tilted Thunder.
There we go.
That's right. And hey, Derby Dolls, they'll be back first thing at 10 a.m. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, just stick around, and we will have Arizona versus Tilted Thunder with Suki and Tara Armoff on the microphone.